All right, what is all this stuff? So this is a boosted board, electric skateboard, clearly. This is a charger for the boosted board. I bought this separate. I've got another one of these for just regular wall charging, but I'm gonna cannibalize this one. This is a solar MPPT charge controller. It is rated to 43.2 volts. I special ordered this. And if you see here, 42 or 43.2 volts is also the output voltage of the regular boosted board charger. So this is the same voltage as this on the output side. This is like a pigtail. You can see it's got two regular wire ends, and then on this end it's got an Anderson style connector. And this is an Anderson to MC4 connector for solar panels. Anyway, so the idea here is to make an ultra compact solar charging solution for the boosted board. You saw my testing solar panel. It's a super lightweight 50-watt panel right here. It's a super lightweight 50-watt panel. It's definitely too wide to really be portable in like a backpack or something, but they make all kinds of solar panels that are 100-watt that you can get for like $350 on Amazon that are super portable. So this is a test, this is a proof of concept that I'm doing with the 50-watt panel, and if it works, then we'll scale it up to a 100-watt portable panel. Okay, first step, we gotta get this wire off of the charger here. So I'm gonna try to do this without destroying the charger too much, but you know, it doesn't really matter. This is a sacrificial charger. I have another one. So I'm just gonna use a flathead screwdriver to remove these little caps here. These cover the screws. Now I've never plugged this one into the wall that I know of, so it shouldn't have any residual charge, but you want to be careful when you're doing this because these things have transformers in them usually, and you could hurt yourself by getting shocked. So perform at your own risk. Okay, next we're going to unscrew these screws. Kind of surprised that this thing is shielded so much. That's it seems like it's unusual to me. Usually they're just cheap little power supplies when you open them up. I don't know, maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. So I thought I might be able to salvage this maybe by desoldering this or something, but I think I'm just going to cut it. I think I'm going to cut it right here. All right, now the tricky part, I've got to strip this wire somehow. There we go. Now this is going to go into the battery side of this, so I've got to strip it a little bit, strip it back, about halfway I'd say. Put those in there and tighten them down. Okay, so now we've got a plug end for our boosted board, and now we just need to wire up the panel side. For the panel side, I just bought this Anderson connector. I didn't even have to like crimp it or anything. I've got the tools to crimp them if I need to, but I didn't have to, so I thought I'd just use it. All right, so let's wire this up. Hopefully it fits. Yeah, fits fine. Cool. Oh, and these are reversed, so you got to pay attention to the positive and the negative signs. Positive's red, red wire, black, negative. So these are reversed from the other one. Just barely fits in there. Let's take it outside and see what happens. 77% charge. Okay, so I see that the light is constant, which means full. So let's just try plugging this dude in, see what happens. We got a fast charging light. I've got a little charge indicator here on the iPhone app, which is cool. Let's just, I see a blinking red light, which I think indicates charging on the boosted board. So let's just see if this thing charges up. If it raises a percentage point, then we'll know that it works. Let's see, I've got a 100-watt solar panel on the back deck. Let's try that. I've actually got 200-watt solar panels. Let's see what this does back there. Okay, so I've got 2 solar panels up on the roof. They're both 12-volt, 100-watt solar panels, and they are wired in series. And this is my largish solar solar generator that I made. I've got another video about that if you want to check it out. My Victron power meter here says that I'm pulling in 23 watts right now from the solar panels on the roof. So they're wired in series. If I look at the back of the Genasun charge controller, it says that the operating input range is 5 volt to 63 volts. So I know for a fact that those panels aren't going to output more than 63 volts wired in series. So I think we're safe to go ahead and do this. So let's try it out. I'm just gonna disconnect that from the charge controller and connect this up. This is why I love these Anderson connectors. They're so easy to use. MC4s are great for being waterproof, but you can't beat an Anderson connector for quick connects. All right. So we are charging. And the app says that we're charging as well. So before, the red light was blinking pretty steadily. Now it's blinking every now and then. I wonder what that means. Also, the light on the charge controller was blinking intermittently at best. So let's see if the voltage goes up on this. Let's check the output of this charge controller. I'm curious what voltage it's giving us. Probably should have done this first. .2 volts, cool. That's within the range. Nice. Thought I would get in a little closer so you can see better. I think we should have seen this gone up by now. Let's try it out with a regular AC adapter and see what that looks like. Okay, so this cord is a regular boosted board charge controller plugged into regular household 120 volt AC. Let's see what it does. Instantly 78%, and I see that the red light stays on the boosted board. That sucks. There must be some sort of a charging protocol going on there, keeping the boosted board from charging via the Genasun charge controller. Damn, that pisses me off. You can see it's already up to 79%. Yeah, that flashing red light must mean that there's a protocol error. That's a shame.